Welcome back. I don't know how many questions this kid still has for us. Dude, how many questions do you have? Like, do you ever run out? Oh. Well, you would think. Okay, well, the first and last don't even, you can't even write them in Japanese. You don't end words with consonants aside from N. Miso, unless this one's a trick question. Like, come on, I'm a Japanese cat. I mean, the Japanese eat miso. Of course, that doesn't necessarily mean that it is a Japanese thing. Like, ramen noodles, you might think they're a very Japanese thing, but no. If I understand correctly, they're fairly recent in Japan. They came to Japan in like the 1920s. I think they were based on Chinese noodles that started getting sold there around that time. I think it was something like that. Dude. You and your... Is that afro even real? Like, how do you even have sideburns like that at your age? Like, I'm seriously just chasing this kid around now. One other thing we can do, though, is we can also do a race. The last race. See, I like that, though. Like, they could have just chosen any random characters at the wedding to be present. But no, they actually had attention to detail, like, one, the father being there, and two, the other characters there being characters that you would actually know. I feel like I need to sit here for a second, just, like, acknowledge and recognize this place. Russian Blue, this place is called. I don't know what this place actually is. Don't know what this one is. Although it's called Russian Blue, apparently. When I hear Russian Blue, I think of a cat. Like me. Ding dong. I don't know what else to call that sound, because it's clearly not a ding dong, but that little slide was a noise. Do we need to go all the way up there to interact with this guy, or are we going to try to do it from here? I think I might just scale there instead of coming down from the top. Interesting camera angle here. Okay, calm down there, camera. How are you even standing at that angle? Dude, I beat you like 9 times. Sure. Why are you acting like you don't know me? Oh, this is only 9. Oh, geez. You've got another one to do after this. I forgot about that. I was keeping track of these for a little while. Oh, that's a nice start. Oh. Wait. I got this. On Flatland, it does help a lot to keep pumping. It just tires you out. You need to have a good rhythm for it, too, if you want to actually do it as quickly as possible. You can't just pump as quickly as possible. Or, like, you can't just keep moving the controllers as quickly as possible. Oh! Oh! Is that my nunchuck not working? I don't know. Seems to work now. I guess Granny just has a bad leg or something that every now and then stops. She just loses feeling in it. This is interesting though. This is a more interesting course, and it's a longer one. It's a very flat one, which always annoys me, but... For once they actually managed to make something thinner that I like. I feel like he might be gaining on me based on how he's moving behind me there. I don't like that. Jesus, fart is cooling. Now we're going literally uphill. He's not even on my radar anymore. That's interesting. Now we're going down, dear. This is just the thin, windy one, apparently. But this is a long race. It's kind of an endurance, I guess, but What's the last race gonna be like then? Oh, we can only just now see the finish. And if this actually goes down to the bottom of Deer as well, it's actually down to the bottom of the course. This is probably one of the longest ways you can even get down to the bottom of the mountain, by running all the way along this. I mean, aside from starting at the actual top, which we didn't. You start at the foot of the last slope. But if you start at the top of a bear and then follow the route you just went down, where you go along the top of the mountain, sideways. I never know if it's better to cut through here or not. Then go down a very long and windy Deer. That's probably the slowest route you can possibly take. And making some assumptions about Deer compared to other courses. But you take a while to even get to Deer. I realize there are some places where you can do silly stuff like, nah, I'm not gonna take the jump. You can do silly stuff like going from left to right from a course to the other. I'm not gonna go all the way to the bottom? Okay. I wish I could. I feel like we stopped just short for no real reason, but I almost want to rewatch this one, but got points for style too. Okay. Also, we still have outfit stuff to unlock, which is kind of weird to me, but yeah, there's still one more race to do with this guy, whatever that ends up being. Right there, namely. I don't know if I want to do that right now, though. And I am taking a little bit longer for these last couple episodes than intended. I don't know how long it's going to take me to do everything on Bigfoot, but I also try to avoid doing the same thing a bunch of times in a row. Aside from this trivia kid, I really need to start taking care of. That's the main thing I'm looking for. I don't think there's anything else to find. Aside from some photo opportunities, I guess. Usually I drop down there and I lose my balance and a lot of speed, so I'll actually do this. But I'll see if the kid's here. And if not, I can just warp around, because usually these people appear right next to the different spots you can warp to. That was interesting. Did my nunchuck stop working? Yeah, that's what happened. There we go. My nunchuck is ceasing to work a lot lately. Okay, my nunchuck actually is not working now. There we go. Jeez. Usually I just disconnect and reconnect it, it's fine, but I don't know if the kid can appear up top here. Nunchuck, what are you doing? Come on, just hold up for a little while longer, dude. I don't know if I have another nunchuck sitting here or not. At least not accessible to me right now. I don't think anyone ever appears up here, though. No?
Thank you for visiting the Happy Ski Resort today. This is a lost child announcement. Will the parent or guardian of a 4-year-old boy in a brown bear costume...
Always the bear. I haven't checked the bottom for a little bit, so he could be there too. Or he could be over by Serpent. There might be a camera or a photo guy hanging out on Serpent too, I'm not sure. I don't know what the conditions are for those guys appearing, if they're the same as everything else or not. Grab it. There's the Animalier guy. Fox? Not seeing him. He could be at the bottom. He does like to be at the bottom sometimes. My nunchuck is really being bad right now. It's a little strange. It's a lot worse than usual. Oh, is that? I don't know what that is. And then suddenly I just turn a little bit. There he is. I know your game good. It doesn't feel so nice getting D's on things because I'm not turning. Oh, I should know this one easy. Unfortunately. Dude. Oh wait, does this guy not actually give you... Wait, does anything happen if you answer all of his questions or something? Wait a minute. He doesn't give me a star. I don't... Huh. That's interesting. Do you get anything for answering all his questions or anything? I mean, I can just warp around and keep finding him. Like, he's gonna run out of questions. Eventually. And you can see if I ever get a repeat question that I've already answered correctly. Oh, sorry dude, I don't have brakes. This is up close. The lodge behind lift 2. Oh, name the lodge, too. Ugh. Oh, the lodge, though. I mean... It's not Russian blue, because lift 2 is... Well, I saw Russian blue, and that was not on the bottom. Lift 2 is on the bottom. That was yellow then. Like, how many of these questions are there, though? Oh, hi, dude. And presumably something happened? Like, he'll at least acknowledge you answering all of them, right? Yes. Oh, what? Hmm. Oh, huh. Really? So that's closer related to cows? But really, like, I don't know if I get anything for answering this guy's questions or anything. Even though I've been hunting him down this whole time. If the game acknowledges... Presumably I might get acknowledgement for answering all of his questions at some point, though. And maybe, like, actually... Maybe stars for it? Did he ever give me stars? I'm not sure now. I wasn't paying much attention, I guess, before. About... Or to whether I got... stars for those. You can really move around fast in this game if you're willing to do stuff like this. Wow. Darn it. He might also be... I don't know if he appears down here or not. I think he does. Over by Shark Skin. I don't see him here. And presumably he doesn't just stop appearing at some point or anything like that. Also, I might actually need to switch to night because it's actually... Actually, how many episodes in am I? For tonight's recording, I have to check because it's about time to end this episode too. And I expected to finish things tonight, but we'll have to see. I don't see him anywhere now. But I think I'll see you guys next time in the next episode. Oh, who's ready? At night time. Bye, everyone. They are ready.